So then you are looking to buy Star Wars. The question is, which version do you want? It's getting very, very close now to the actual release date. As you can see, it's front page on there for Star Wars Outlaws. So there is a few different versions you can go, ranging from £120, £105 and £70 depending on your currency, and they all come with different bonuses. So the standard one is going to be, as it says on the tin, you'll get it on the 30th of August at 12 o'clock or 12 a.m. I suppose. In terms of the bonuses sort of stuff, you can see the pre-order bonus, you get the Speedster cosmetic pack, and then the spaceship pack. As you can see here, this will be what you kind of get. You get the base game, the season pass, and then the 3 days early access for the gold edition. And then for an extra, £10-15 on top, you'll end up with the Rogue Infiltrator bundle, the Sabak Shark bundle, and then the digital art book. Now, there is a couple of things that I'm not a big fan of, and games are just getting far too expensive. Like genuinely, for the amount of actual game time you get, it isn't enough, in my opinion anyway. Some games are definitely worth it. Some, when you look at £120, and half of the time the main thing you're getting is an ultimate pack, a digital art book, cosmetic stuff. I'm like, unless the game is like my living, breathing passion, I'm not going to pay £120 for it. Now, there is another way that you can get this game that I believe is absolutely possible, and that is through something called Ubisoft Plus. Now, Ubisoft Plus is a kind of I'd say a new thing. It is definitely new for Xbox, and basically with that, you can go ahead and play Star Wars Outlaws on launch with it. So if I show you on the other side, we'll go onto Google. We can actually, or should be able to do it through the Ubisoft Plus. So as you can see, we can click off that. With this, you can see the standard edition, you've got the gold edition, ultimate, and then day one with Ubisoft Plus. So the big thing with this is, most games don't really go past a month or two, especially if there's not really a massive online, if there's not new content constantly coming out. But this is kind of the new thing that games are doing, is offering a subscription. So this is basically $18 a month, and you'll be able to get all the Ultimate Edition bonus stuff with the Ubisoft Plus. Now, if you was going to do that on Xbox, all you've got to do is go into the store and you want to go and search, and I'm hoping I can just search from here, to be honest. If you go Ubisoft, and then you can see there you've got the Ubisoft Premium. If we then go to apps, no, is it subscriptions on here. So this is where you do it for the Xbox if you don't want to do it on your computer. So you will be able to get the early access plus all the Ultimate Edition bonuses for just paying that Ubisoft Plus. The only thing then is that obviously you would have to keep having it to actually keep that in motion. But if you're only looking to play it for a month or two, technically you're spending like £30 to £35 for the 2 months, and you don't have to spend £120 on it. Now, for me, I'm going to personally do that. I did buy it, but then saw that you could do it, and I refunded it, because I'm like, £120, I guarantee from what games have really come out recently, there's not crazy amounts of game time. If I make a different opinion on it, then obviously maybe I continue with the Ubisoft Plus. We will see more than likely Creed at some point going on it, and then also other stuff in the near future, so it might be worth a look at a minimum. So personally for me, if you are not a die-hard fan, you absolutely need the Ultimate Edition on your Xbox, you don't want to pay for Ubisoft Plus, then fair enough. That is going to give you the most compared to the Gold Edition. I think if you were definitely arguing between the two, an extra £15 for, I suppose, the kind of extra little bits might actually be semi-worth it. If you're not massively fussed with the editions, I would personally just go with a standard. But my favorite personally is going to be the Ubisoft Plus. At the minimum, just paying for that 1 month and then having a month of the game. You could be finished by then. You could find a week in, you've got nothing else to do, you get a little bit bored, and then you're done with it. So personally for me, Ubisoft Plus would be the best option, and at the minimum I would happily do that. And then if I really wanted to buy the game, I could then go and pay the £70 for the standard edition instead. But they're going to be my editions. Let me know down below what you're going to choose, and I'll catch you all for the next one.